Hello. Howdy. All right, we are continuing our playthrough of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Um, we'll just get right into it. Game's been going good, been running great. Story's fun. Don't really have much else to say. It's good times either way.
Something about the Guardians. The rest is destroyed. The Guardians face the darkness of the Ageless Cave. Ageless Cave. They carry the gifts of the gods, concealed by the sun, and the cave was sealed.
Okay.
Under the command of King Khufu, stones rose to the sky, a testament to his power.
All right, well, that's the building of the Great Pyramid. Now, this is storytelling. With the way that they're doing this narrative and like the exposition.
In the shadow of this monument, Ra dwells for eternity. Another mirror.
Hmm. Awfully suspicious.
Oh, this Neolithic? No, this is even older. Tens of thousands of years before the ancient Egyptians.
Mirror. Mirror. Maybe it's supposed to be a mirror.
Beautiful. Now let's see what's behind that door.
I'm gonna go down that hall in a second, but this door was already open. And there's another one down the hall that's already open. Ah, another dong.
You're from a long time ago.
Interesting.
All right. A three-eyed gate. Just like the stele for the Kentakawe's tomb. But the choir of light opens the way. What does that mean? There's no mirror here. Can't direct this beam without a mirror.
I'm guessing we need to find a mirror. Oh, I guess we're gonna go down this one. Okay. So I'm assuming we need to open another door. Need to fix that light. Still haven't found that other mirror. Missing mirror there too. I need that to open that door. That's that one. Maybe. There's no light on it now. What happened?
Now I got 2 light beams to work with.
Just finicky, I guess. Hey, John, what's going on? I'm just over here struggling with an Indiana Jones puzzle. Per usual. Oh. Yeah, I was never into Minecraft. I mean, I get it. I guess I understand like the appeal to it, but it's just never been for me. So that looks like that. That is that? Oh, you know what? I think I know what I need to do now. I think you have to combine them into, like, certain pictures. I need to open that door, I think. Is that an ups? Okay, so that's the plus symbol. Okay, so we need to take this one off. Yep, that was it. Got you.
Like a choir of light.
You'll love Jurassic World Evolution 2. Evolution 2 is cool, especially for just, like, a time killer that's just, you know, fun. You'll like that one a lot. I have, like, 90-something hours on it. It's a good one. No, and I get that it's the catharticism of it. It's... Totally understand.
There's a piece of a mirror.
That's essentially all video games for me.
This goes here.
Okay, so now I have 3 mirrors. And I'm assuming I need to unlock these one at a time using all 3 mirrors. Okay, so it's... No, it's not this mirror. Oh, it actually is this mirror. Yep.
Beautiful.
Okay, so next is going to be you. Oh no, actually I need to keep you on the X. Take you and put you down here. Okay, got you. And we go back to you. Got it. It's my torch.
The choir of light opens the way.
Where'd my torch go? I think I left it in here, didn't I? Thought I did. Yeah, because this is where I had the thing. No, it's not Harrison Ford. It's actually Troy Baker. It's insane. It's one of the best just impressions, period, that I've ever heard. Yeah. Troy's amazing. If you know his work, it shouldn't shock you. Troy is Joel from The Last of Us. Sam Drake from Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy. He played the Joker in Telltale Joker, or the Telltale Batman series. He was the Joker. He's done so much more than that. He's the new game, and it's called Mouse. Private Detective or Mouse PI. It's a new game coming out that's like Mickey Mouse type animation, but it's like a shooter. Yeah, you look up his voice work. It's pretty nuts. Yeah, Troy's amazing. It sounds exactly like him. Even the grunts and groans.
My God. I've never seen anything like this. Solly would lose his mind if he saw this.
Yeah, then these are just, it's kind of like how you enhance your character. It's with these adventure books. I think all the adventure books I have are all... Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's neat. You know, it's got like the classic adventure journal. This is like my map. Like I said, the adventure books are all... You can quick travel to different places in the entire world. My current map. It's first person, but then when you start doing like certain things, it switches to third person. I prefer third person, but I like the game. The voice work and the story is very, very attractive. It's not just the fact that it's an Indiana Jones game. You know, there's plenty of ways to make a bad Indiana Jones game. But they did it the right way by bringing in a voice actor instead of trying to have 80-year-old Harrison Ford voice what would essentially be a... You know, this takes place like shortly after Raiders. So a younger Indy. Yeah, I like first person. Like, I enjoy first person games, but for adventure games where you're more reliant on the character, I prefer third person. Uncharted, Tomb Raider, all that stuff. Like, I like being able to see the character. And in this case,
Long way down.
Indy's iconic hat, his jacket, the pouch, the whip, the trousers, you know, the slacks. You know, like, being able to see that costume, like, regularly is more, more appealing to me. No nuclear fridges yet. I'm hopeful. I am hopeful. And now I am... I don't want to say lost, but I kind of don't know what to do next. Yeah. No, oh, I'm guessing I have to go down here. So there's not as much convenient geology in this game. Like, it's not that kind of game where you're, like, climbing all over the place. I mean, you do climb quite a bit. But it's not, like, Drake level. I'm going to try to jump over here. I might die. Okay, made it. Yeah, like, this is convenient. And now you'll get a good look at what I was talking about with third-person Indy. So I'm dressed in my Raiders digger outfit. Because I'm supposed to be undercover. Which I can fix. See, even that sounded like Harrison, right? That classic, that Indy has. Like, I can change my outfits. Boom. Back to being indie. Unintelligible whispers. Voice in the dark. That's... and this game revolves around the Great Circle, which the Great Circle is like 10 or 12 different ancient monuments that if you draw a line from one to the other, they create a perfect ring around the world. And from what I understand, that's real. Like, the Great Circle is kind of a thing. And then it also has to do with the Nephilim. So, which I have a long history of interest with the Nephilim. Yeah. It's actually kind of cool that Indiana Jones tackled another biblical story, but it be the Nephilim. I like that a lot because, like, an ancient race of giants supposedly birthed by demons and mortal women. Fallen angels and mortal women. So a race of giants, essentially. And how there are, like, these giants in our mythologies across the world. And we have no explanation for them.
Poor guy. Became history. Must have been a raider, seeking his fortune.
Sorry, pal. Stealing your stick. I don't know why I'm stealing your stick. I got nothing to break. Unless there is something for me to break. That's why I have this stick. Usually when you have a weapon like this, it means there's like a crack in the wall that you can bash. Seriously doubt it's going to be about the cliff's edge. Can't really do much with that. So he's just there for the story. And you know what? We're okay with that. Yeah. Yeah, I've written about the Nephilim twice? Possibly. My favorite interpretation of them is Jeremy Robinson, Antarctos Rising, and then the subsequent Last Hunter novella series. Yeah, Antarctos Rising, which is like ancient Antarctica. The way he wraps it in with the biblical Nephilim, that's a chef's kiss story. Yeah, Antarctos Rising is worth the time and energy in the read. The audiobook is great. R.C. Bray. Before R.C. Bray was R.C. Bray. Before he was The Martian, which I know they re-recorded and took him off, which is really stupid. But, yeah, R.C. Bray did it. He did a lot of Jeremy's older stuff. Still does a lot of his stuff. But Antarctos Rising, he did a great job. And like I said, the Last Hunter series is phenomenal, too. Last Hunter is 5 novellas. And Antarctos Rising fits into it at, like, in between books 2 and 3 of the novella series. So it's kind of cool. Like, timelines merge in book 3. But start with Antarctos Rising if you're going to read it. Read them. Because that's, like, the juicy. She wasn't so dark. Why do we have the Jaws theme? Oh. Oh. Indy, you're a terrible grave robber, dude. Pocket some of that cash. Some of that coin. No, you actually want to read Rising first. That's not good. You want to read Rising first. The reason you want to read Rising first is because that was the way they were written. He wrote Rising first. So you want to get, like, the context of the story from that one, and then when you read the novellas... Uh-oh. Did I do something? Oh, am I supposed to stand on those? Yeah, because then when you read the novellas, you'll get more of an appreciation of, like, the explanations and the callbacks and all that stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies, right?
Maybe
Like,
there's more to that
I love them
story.
all. But it is more enjoyable when you watch the Lord of the Rings first, even though the Hobbit comes earlier in the time frame. It is more enjoyable to watch them in release order, because then you get a good kind of like, oh, that's, yeah, you know, you get that feeling. Yeah, you get the feeling of when you figure something out. Yeah, anyways, you know what I mean.
Harvey. Who's there?
Uh-oh.
Where are you?
Thought I saw a staff over here on the ground. Yeah, it got real. There it is. Right. No! Yeah, the clicking is horrifying. He's obviously echolocating, right? That's got to be what that is. He's evolved to know how to, like, echolocate. I guess evolved isn't the right word. He's learned. Need another slimy stick. Saw another one over here somewhere. There it is. Crap. I really need to get him from behind. They do. I just don't have any. I mean, I could use just about anything. I also have a gun. Probably shoot him. But you don't have a lot of bullets. Ammo is very scarce. So, you don't want to use it unless you absolutely have to. And usually you want to use it against something that can shoot back. Like the Nazis. Or the Fascista. Crap. I don't know how many times I gotta hit this guy. Got him. Jeez.
Name. What name? What name? Okay, how do I use this thing?
Well. that. I want to get. Isn't there another light? Oh no, the other light source is at the other side of this place. I don't know what's happening next, so I want to get my lighting figured out. There we go. I probably need it anyways for it to trigger. Yeah, okay, so you need that light for it to trigger. Well then.
Damn Noel, you are a genius.
I'd assume they eat each other, right? Not like scorpions eating scorpions. I'm sure the scorpions eat spiders or gnats or ants or whatever. And depending on the harshness of their environment, you know, I'm sure they would cannibalize one another with no issues. Snakes are known to do that, you know. Pretty much every animal is known to do that when they get hungry enough. Idol of Ra. This is what a lot of this is all about. Hey, Randy, what's up? That's it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Okay, exit. There's gotta be an exit.
I'm running! I'm trying!
This is it.
Music's really good too.
Michael.
I made it.
Yeah. Trying to use his teeth.
What are you doing here, Dr. Jones? Enjoying the sun?
Yeah, it's a little uncanny.
You think you know the Great Circle,
The animation in this game is a little uncanny.
but you don't know its power. Or the power of this. But I am the one unlocking its truth, piece by piece.
Oh, yeah? I saw the dream stealing. I found that stone. Here's what you're missing, Voss. Archaeology is a game of wits, of determination, of proper research.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. Oh, I can hear your gears turning now.
Uh-oh.
You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa. Ah, Dr. Jones. For you, violence is always the answer, yes?
But the indie moments are indie moments. They wrote him perfectly. Like, I'll give them that. They wrote Indy perfectly.
Herr Sturmbannführer, wir haben ein SOS von der verschwundenen Mannschaft erhalten.
Look at this camera angle. I'm controlling it.
Wo sind Sie?
Im Himalaya, Herr Sturmbannführer.
Im Himalaya? Das ist ein gefährlicher Aufstieg zu dieser Jahreszeit.
Überlassen Sie das mir, Herr Sturmbannführer.
Also, um Gottes Willen, nein, Oberst, bitte. Ich werde doch nicht meinen wertvollsten Mann bei so einer gefährlichen Mission riskieren.
Aber es wäre mir eine Ehre, einen so herrlichen Sieg für das Vaterland zu bescheren, Herr Sturmbannführer.
Na schön, wenn Sie unbedingt darauf bestehen, aber Oberst, vergessen Sie nicht. Ihr Erfolg würde nicht nur mich, sondern sicherlich auch den Führer zufriedenstellen.
Jawohl,
Bitte ziehen Sie sich warm an.
jawohl. Herr Lindner!
Haben Sie aufgepasst, Bergmann? Erst Gegenwehr, dann etwas Bestätigung. Und der willensschwache Mann schwört seine unsterbliche Treue. Oh. We wouldn't want you to catch a sunburn, would we, Dr. Jones?
Oh, no. Get away. Come on. Go away. Go away. Get away. Go away. Oh, no, you... Go away.
Dr. Jones! We're coming, Dr. Jones! There! He's losing consciousness, Gina! Help me!
true.
Drink, Dr.
We gotta taste good to some, you know, to some degree.
Come on, drink. I'm glad you're still alive. You're beginning to grow on me, Jones.
Thanks. I found the idol of Ra. The stone. The stone. Oh. Voss. He took the stone, Gina.
I think I know where they're going next.
Omar brought me this.
Operation Grosser Kreis. The Great Circle.
Some time ago, Voss discovered an ancient scroll in a tomb in North Africa concerning forbidden stones. Back in March of this year, he had secured funding for a dig in Machu Picchu.
One of the sites of the Great Circle.
Yes, exactly, and there, underneath the ruins, he discovered.
The stone.
Somehow Voss lured my sister to Machu Picchu because he needed her expertise.
To translate the carving of the Adamic on the stone.
Yes, but then the stone was lost. What happened is a mystery. They classified all documents. However, while I was listening to the Nazi transmission, I intercepted a Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Where Voss is sending all of his men.
And I wrote down the exact coordinates.
They're looking for the stone. We have to get there before the Nazis do.
Yes, but they're too fast. How are we gonna get there in time?
My friends, may I propose a speedy ride aboard the Scarlet Arrow?
Sunsparker. Sharam. Name. What's on?
What have you found there, Indiana?
Well, looks like a picture of Laura Lombardi and you.
Laura.
Yeah.
Promise me something, Indiana. If you care for her, keep her safe.
What are you two whispering about?
Well, I was just saying. I've telegraphed a local guide I know who will take you into the Himalayas. You have a long trek ahead
Yeah.
of you. Better be prepared.
I wish you could come
To
with
me
us.
nowadays, the greatest
You're better off
entertainment
without me, darling.
is
I was
video
told.
games, because you get stuff like this, which is very story heavy, but you also get the action adventure, you get the great scenery, but you also get the length of time. You get game time. Like, you can make a great movie, but you're kind of hamstrung by, like, what, about a 2-hour runtime, maybe 2.5. This game, it's 16 hours. So, I mean, and nowadays, with movie budgets the way they are, and with movie goers less likely to go to the movies,
that sound?
Snowslide! Avalanche! Go back!
No, we
Like-
have to keep going.
to me, the games are a better investment. Personally,
The stone has got to be up there!
it all depends on the audience
Where
too,
the
right?
coordinates lead. But be careful.
Tutto bene.
Yeah. The problem is also, like in this case, Indiana Jones is not viable entertainment for younger audience.
Don't scare me like that.
It's just not. So you have to be careful with that too. Is you can have a younger audience, you're relying on a younger audience to buy these games. The problem is Indiana Jones is meant for
Come on! We'll manage without the guide.
40, 50,
I
60
guess
year
we
olds.
have to.
I know. But it's true. But that's why, like, Uncharted and Tomb Raider, even Tomb Raider is kind of aging out when you think about it. Uncharted, they're just unwilling to make more games, so they're just destroying the genre on their own. Naughty Dog and PlayStation. Technically just PlayStation. Naughty Dog was just the producer, but PlayStation owns the
You said you've been
rights.
here before. What were you doing?
the publishing rights.
Visiting an old friend.
So,
That bridge looks unstable.
Better let me try it first. Watch out! Jesus! You okay?
I'm fine.
Whew. But yeah, that's the biggest problem with indie specifically, is it's just you're aging out of your audience.
It's crazy how the stone could end up here. Machu Picchu is halfway around the globe.
Let's get it and get out of here.
Like, even this game,
This way.
it's gotten good reviews, but it didn't sell all that well. I mean, it didn't like fart and die by any means, but it didn't do all that well.
Jones, what if we're wrong? What if the stone is not here?
I don't think we are wrong. We're not here to enjoy the view anyway.
Oh. This was just another way to enter. Yeah, they're already talking about rebooting Indy. That's a hot topic right now. Disney is talking about rebooting Indy from scratch
It's so common here.
because they're looking for a younger audience. So, I mean, to me, that's a stupid idea. But when you think about it, Disney didn't spend all that money on the franchise to just milk what's out. They bought the franchise to expand it.
You seeing this too?
Yeah! It's a ship!
Good. Then I'm not crazy.
How on earth did it end up here?
Let's get a closer look.
You don't see that every day. It's a German battleship. KMS Koopmans. Wow. Cool. Yeah. Now, I mean, Uncharted did it too, right? Uncharted did it with the Nazi U-boat in the Amazon.
I'm trying to wrap my head around this, Jones. What is that ship doing here?
I wonder if that was a nod to Uncharted, or if they didn't even care. I mean, Uncharted exists because of Indy, but Uncharted did it in Drake's Fortune, which was almost 20 years ago. Actually, I think it was over 20 years ago now.
It looks like...
Actually, I have an original copy. PS3, 2007. Yeah, 19 years.
Nazi battleship? Yep.
Years. Yeah, Cowboys and Aliens in a video game would be kind of neat. Honestly, as long as I'm going to get action-adventure stuff like this, like, these are the stories that I care about. Because they're grounded stories. I mean, it's a German battleship in the Himalayas, but it's still grounded because it's historical. There's still mystery. I mean, look at the scenery. Scenery is really well done. Like I said, the set design and the landscapes in this game are very, very, very well thought out. Again, really, honestly, so far, the only gripes that I have with this game is sometimes the AI can get a little hitchy, a little glitchy. Nothing major. Primarily first person bothers me in this genre.
I see it.
But I mean,
The stone's gotta be inside that ship.
there's very little that isn't, like, awesome. Like, game's good. Game's fun.
I need a hand to get up there.
You alright?
I love how they fall together like that. Yeah, I like the element of the unknown. Element of the unknown in action adventure is like hand in hand, right? It's tied together because of the mythos, because of cultural mythologies. There's always some sort of paranormal or supernatural element to these stories
We made it.
because of just the lack of explanation, right? And I think a lot of that has to do with Indiana Jones, because Indiana Jones was like, at least in you know, my lifetime, was the first rompy action adventure story that featured like heavily supernatural elements and made it make sense. You know, specifically Raiders and Last Crusade, right? I mean, yeah, you had elements in Temple of Doom, but I'm more thinking of like biblical supernatural tones. You know, Indy was kind of the first, at least, like I said,
missing.
It has to be here somewhere.
in my, like I said, in my lifetime. Pretty cool. I like her too. Gina Lombardi. She's a good character. I like her a lot. Her and Indy are really, really good together. Their chemistry is great. You can tell Troy Baker and I looked up her name before, but I can't remember it. The actress that played her. They did really well together. that pitch drop, the very indie.
Whatever botched experiment the Nazis were up to, they certainly weren't prepared for this.
You mean they didn't know how to handle it?
Oh!
Will it come in handy?
That's enough.
I still can't get over that that's not Harrison, right? I'm still stunned. Like, I've been
Ship must have been here for quite
listening to... Yeah, I like her a lot. I've been listening to Troy do the Indiana Jones voice for a couple years. You know, when they first started doing this game, or they announced it, and then they did, like, behind-the-scenes stuff, and then you heard him in the sound booth doing his Harrison and Ford impersonation, and you're just like, wait, what? And then now...
I don't know. Maybe it broke off when he was trying to get in.
Now, I've heard it a bunch more times. Like now. And it's indie. It just sounds like indie.
Oh, God.
Look, another dead Nazi.
They didn't stand a chance.
I almost feel sorry for them. Almost.
Thrown into chaos.
Cold never bothered me anyway. Jeez, look at that guy. That one too. Yeah, like I said, Gina's a good character. I like her a lot. Their chemistry, the way that their conversations are, the way they bounce off of one another. Somehow, Indy is the voice of levity for a lot of it. Which, I mean, Indy isn't really a joke maker, right? Indy does play, you know, the character is fairly straight. It's more of the situational. You know, it's a situational comedy with him. When there is a funny part, it's just him, it's his reaction that makes things so funny a lot of the time. So. Like Brody, Sala, you know, like you get the sidekick characters, Short Round, that are more...
It will take forever to search the whole ship.
The comic relief, we'll call it.
Find the captain.
Again, not that it's comedy and...
I'll get this out of the way.
The,
Gina!
Yeah.
Coming.
I can't hold this for
It's not
long.
in the normal sense of the word comedy. It's not just straight and boring either.
This is enemy territory.
I hate that sound.
You're in a battleship on the side of a mountain.
Well, we may have a head start, but Gans and his men will be here sooner or later.
Yeah, and that was the difference with, that's why a lot of people
find the stone
I'm not going to
to
say
get off
they
this
don't like Temple of Doom, but they're not as big of a fan of Temple of Doom. But that's why.
Laura?
That's your sister. Yeah. Yeah, Temple of Doom had more heavy moments than light moments, and it was dark. Because George Lucas is mostly a jerk-off.
I need to know what the hell happened.
And I mean that in the most respectful way.
And I will help you.
What did you find?
Perhaps another clue from your sister that can help us.
Yeah. I love Temple of Doom. I mean, it's my least favorite of the three, but I love Temple of Doom.
What is that?
Temple of Doom actually had more comedy in it because of,
But I
like,
would never work for the Nazis.
like,
Not willingly.
you know, the bugs and all that stuff. Like, they kind of amped up a lot of the creepy comedic moments.
Come on, old girl. For he could fold the earth by speaking the word. Fold the earth? What do you mean? Gina. They've broken through.
Come on. I don't want to stay in this room.
Trench shotgun? Or not trench shotgun, but it's just a basic. So that's Laura.
Coming?
I do like how they didn't really expose her. That kind of paid the character some respect.
Let's get out of here, Jones.
I like how the character was shot from behind. That was nice.
Are you coming?
Yes, I am. Nag, nag, nag.
Are you coming? I have to find out the truth about my sister and why she was
No,
on
I
this
don't
dumb
want
ship.
to
We're
drop.
gonna find out. Let's start looking for clues, yeah?
They make you drop guns.
Let's get...
You can't use. It's a melee and stealth game. Again, I'm fine with that.
Come on, let's
As long as it's not hard to the point to where you're like starving for guns. Which so far I've never felt like I've needed a gun to survive a moment. I mean, it would have been nice to have. Don't get me wrong.
This must be where the Morse code was sent from.
What was that? I hear Nazis in there.
Keine Sorge, wir finden ihn. Was das?
Gotcha, you bastard. Button Man 2. Two-handed firearms deal more damage. Nice. Don't really use a lot of two-handed firearms. Actually, the gunplay in this game is actually pretty good. Gunplay in this game is actually pretty good. Like, when you actually use guns, they're actually pretty easy to use. I was expecting it to be a little more difficult just because you don't use a lot of them. So I wasn't sure how the gunplay was going to actually, I guess, play out. So I'm just looking for a new pipe. Because there's a... You can't see it, it's behind me on the screen. There's a, you can only use a weapon so many times before it breaks. There's like a tracker with how many times you use it. Is it stupid to use a shotgun, or should I keep...
Das war knapp. Gut, hör auf zu schießen. Brauch Munition. Stopp! Was machst du hier? Auf wen zielst du? Mist. Muss nachladen.
Probably a bad idea to use a gun, right?
Nachladen ihn! Begebe mich in Deckung! Der fehlt! Er ist da drüben! Mist! Lade nach! Her damit! Das ist übel. Was hab ich dich, du listige Ratte? Ich lade nach! Verdammt! Fängst du gleich an zu heulen? Mist! Oh nein! Ich muss nachladen! Brauch Nachschub!
It's probably a bad idea to use guns. There's lots of guns. Hey. Is that one out of ammo? Is that why? It might be out of ammo. Like you said, there's like no ammo. So you gotta be really careful. And like, you're not really picking up ammo either, are you? Because like that's just shotgun. Yeah, so you're not stripping ammo from guns to use them. Probably just stick with the machine gun. Of course, I need medical. Oh, no worries, John. We're just hanging out here anyways. It's gotta be all of them, right? They all came running at me when I started blasting their boys. That would be my, Would be my guess. Trapped in a nightmare, freezing, not eating.
They had no idea what they were signing up for.
I mean, how could they? Obviously, something crazy happened to get a Kriegsmarine battleship all the way out here in the Himalayas. So... we're gonna go back this way, it looks like. Yep. Maybe? Hi, bud. Have a good night, alright? Thanks for hanging out.
Never seen an anchor chain this close before.
This big chain is in the way.
Wait here. I'll take care of it.
I didn't expect that to happen.
Perfect. Just one more.
Okay, so I can't go back the other way. Right? Oh no, the other way is up there.
Watch out! You okay?
I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
Woo. What? That's what I was looking for. Comic book.
They'd never believe me if I told them where I found it.
Yeah. I need to go back up to like top level. Over there.
Don't fall down!
I'll try!
Be careful!
Your turn! You can do it!
Huh? We made it. Let's keep going.
Der Stein muss hier sein.
I hear voices above us. This place isn't safe.
Keine Sorge, wir finden ihn. Die Zeit haben wir nicht. Hört nur, wie das Schiff ächzt.
Yeah, there's one over there to the left. One walked over there when I first climbed up, so I don't know if that's like a AI path. Either way, I gotta heal. I hurt myself when I fell. Okay, that doesn't look like an AI path then.
Nein, er hat einen! Eine Ratte! Was zur? Da stimmt was nicht. Gefunden! Das... Ha! Vielleicht wirst du nächstes Mal.
jeez. Well, I almost died. And that's when I want more ammo. Get into hairy situations like that and I don't have enough bullets. Okay. Now I'm gonna try with the gun. It's too loud. This is definitely a stealth game. As much as I don't want it to be, it is. I want a run and gun as Indiana Jones, damn it, but not the cards. Oh, it's warm. We had a rainstorm roll through here, so the weather isn't like horrifically warm out right now. Even at midnight, past midnight. Just a rock and a waste of his time.
Your sister's expertise in Adamic was a crucial part of the experiment.
In what way? I don't understand.
I'm not sure.
Let's keep looking.
Right now, all the evidence is pointing that she was somewhat willfully accompanying and aiding their Nazis. That's looks like the captain there. Maybe not.
Maybe I will never understand why Laura was here. But at least I can try to stop Voss from getting the stone. Dead Nazis. But which one is the captain?
Captain isn't here. These are his officers.
Has to be something.
All the letter combinations. JOGM. Captain's code. So is that the code to maybe his office?
Nothing.
Captain's journal.
No. What's this?
Lock myself in the safe room or try to recreate what damned.
Captain locked himself in a safe room behind that door with the stone.
Okay, let's open it.
Well, first we need to find the right combination.
There's JOGM. It's not on here. Unless there's a substitution. Okay, there is a substitution. There's no J. At least I don't see a J anywhere. Code table. Oh. Where's... no J. Oh. J. Okay, so I have to JOGM. All letter combinations have been crossed over except JOGM. In this, there's no J anywhere. The code table. So I'm not quite sure what to do with that. Okay, let's do this. 8. So there's no J, so we'll eliminate J. So the letters we do have is the O with the 2 dots, so that's an 8. G is 2. M is 4. 8. 8, 2, 4 are the last 3. I bet you. Maybe not. Yeah, like, I don't know what this thing does. Oh, it says blut. Oh, I wonder if it's a substitution. What's blut? What's BLUT? What's the code for that? Is that on here? It is BLUT 3666. I guarantee you that's... Oh, so that's what it is. You need to find one to use the other. There it is. It's also fitting that it's 666.
Let's see what's inside.
Usually there's a secret passage from the safe room to the conning tower. Must be the statue they found in Machu Picchu. The stone would have been hidden inside. Come on.
Cutscene. Oh, or not. There it is.
What's that in his hands?
I think we...
What does it say?
I'm not quite sure. It's hard to tell. Maybe... Earth, something. Fingers... What was that?
Nazi. We'd better hide.
Yeah.
John!
Be right there.
Hey, tú! Ciao.
I am surprised, Dr. Jones. Voss told me you were dead.
Oh, yeah? I wonder what else he lied to you about.
Hands behind your head. Where's the stone, you American rat?
Stone? What stone?
Have you ever heard of Höhenangst?
Fear of heights?
Yes! And I have it. And still, I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand!
Please. Enlighten me.
Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland.
Hey, he's a fanatic.
Now, what of the American? What is his duty? His Lebensinhalt? His purpose? Huh? What is it? Hamburgers and picture shows? You have no history, no nation, no leader. What you have is your stupid American cartoons. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Ha 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 ha. You laugh and dance, celebrating your own idiocy and drinking the piss you call beer. I will walk through fire for the devoted men of the Reich. Overcome any fear to build a kingdom lasting 1,000 years.
Psycho.
When you have devotion, you can withstand anything. It makes me invincible.
Well, congratulations.
Give me that stone. Now!
Can't give you what I don't have.
I shall search your corpse to make sure.
Please wait. I have the stone. I have it.
Give me the stone. Bitte.
Gina.
Oh dear.
We gotta get out of here.
Gina! Haltet sie auf! Erschießt sie! Hab dich!
Wilhelm scream. All right, this is nuts. Oh, what just happened? Oh, I guess I died. Supposed to be going, so I'm just going to swing. Okay, so apparently it's not there. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I got stuck in a time loop of death. Climb up. Feels like I'm supposed to go there, right? I don't think so, though. Nope. Oh yeah, I guess I am. Alright, that's just weird. There's a weird way of doing it. So much going on right now.
Tina! Come on!
Gina, I'm all out of ideas.
What if it was the stone that brought the ship here?
And he could fold the earth by speaking the word. Let me see the stone.
We have to do something.
Think.
Schaff alles! Ich bin unbesiegbar!
Earth. It's splitter Earth. Would some... It's Adamic! We have to say the word in Adamic! Hutzalaim!
Holy moly.
Gina? There's a stone.
told you, I am invincible!
Congratulations. Gina?
Jones? Jones! I found the stone.
You keep it safe. You gotta get out of here.
I don't understand what just happened. We were in the mountains just moments ago.
There's something about that stone.
But how could a stone...
I don't know. But it's obviously very dangerous.
How did we get here?
It must have been the stone. I spoke the word, written in Adamic, and it folded the earth. Folded the earth.
That's pretty nuts. Like, they definitely went all out with this game. I mean, this is nuts.
I think I see a way out. We are in the middle of a war zone. Where are we?
Shanghai! And those are Japanese warplanes!
Come on, jump! Mio Dio. This is really, really, really bad.
You think so?
This way is blocked.
Yeah, this is kind of intense.
Look at that!
Just
Nobody will believe this.
the ship's anchor
I barely
in the
believe
middle of
Where are
Shanghai.
we going, Jones?
We gotta get off the streets!
Jones!
Keep your head down!
Up there! We have to get away from here, Jones.
What, no sightseeing?
Europe is already a powder keg. If this conflict spreads, it could spark another world war.
Let's just focus on not dying.
It's about to spark another world war, because that's exactly what's happening.
I wrote an article on the Japanese invasion of China. Never imagined I would experience it.
Well, we get out of here in one piece.
Look!
Japanese bombers! The Magic City. Sure hope it can survive this. Total destruction. Everywhere.
Wanted to drink it.
Come on!
It's getting hot in her. One thing with my office is it is self-contained, but when it gets cold or when it gets warm, it gets warm.
Why'd you have to do that?
Where to now?
Bastard hit me with the
Looks like we have to
sword.
climb.
Dude hit me with the sword. Oh, it's mine now.
They're not giving up the city without a fight.
Oh, he was the pilot, I bet you, wasn't he? I have the gun. And I lost my sword.
What are we doing, Jones?
Never lets me have nice
Trying
things.
to find a way out. Quickly in one piece.
Wait. Come look at this.
Bob and weave. Gain stamina boost.
Look at this arena.
Come over here.
Brawling. Gain stamina boost after avoiding an enemy attack through a perfect dodge maneuver. Combat. Button man. Two-handed firearms deal more damage. And I guess I'll do that because I am going to need rifles and shotguns eventually. And we'll save the rest. What?
It's a plane. I can fly that thing.
You can fly?
I know it's a long shot, but do you have another idea?
That wasn't an answer.
I need to check if the engine works first.
All right, I guess we have a plan.
Beautiful, witty, smart, and a pilot.
Brilliant.
I have my moments.
Hey, I use that. Oh, I probably should have disarmed the guy with the sword with my whip, shouldn't I? I gotta remember to do that.
He's up over there.
Where? Oh.
War photography was not part of the plan.
Something tells me I
This is madness.
Let's keep moving.
Nope. Alright. I feel like I should go down there, right? Oh, I think I can backtrack.
This is madness.
Let's keep moving.
One of my favorites.
So the recipe was the secret? I mean, I guess. It's... How do I get back up there? Oops, I just died. I forgot there was a step off behind me.
One of my favorites.
Alright, can I go back out this way maybe? I wish things like that were a little bit more obvious, because, like, that doesn't look like I would make the jump. Like that, it takes a few deaths for me to figure out where I'm supposed to go. It's kind of annoying.
We need to get to the other side.
Easier said than done. Follow me.
I'm always here for the story first, so the story's great. So little gameplay hiccups like that don't bother me.
Are you okay?
I'm all right. I'll find a way back up.
Be careful. Are you all right, Jones?
Time of my life.
You made it.
Let's get out of here.
That's the plan. There's the plane. That's the plan. Yeah. Plane. The plane! Plane. No, can't go that way.
See, that's it, Dio. It's working. We need to get it straight, or we can't take off.
Okay, let me see if I can bring that tail up for you. There! Gina, pull up!
I'm trying. I don't want you to die.
I don't either!
Yeah, they did a great job with this soundtrack.
I think we made it.
Spoke too soon. Something tells me these guys aren't friendly. Keep the plane straight or I can't shoot!
Okay.
No! Fly in a zigzag pattern so they can't hit us!
Make up your mind.
I think we lost them.
Oh, thank God.
Never mind! Lao Che will be happy.
Who?
An old friend.
Maybe you could introduce me while we're here.
Lao She, an old friend.
Stop by for a coffee.
That's a nice little callback. Lao She is definitely not a friend.
We're losing altitude.
I'll get us a new plane. Don't crash.
Thanks for the advice.
You're hurt.
Huh?
Here.
Thank you. I still don't know how this rug could bring us halfway across the world.
Only thing I know is
Not halfway. It's the
no one
Himalayas
can
to
ever
China.
use those stones again.
What's your theory, Professor?
Think about it. Nazis use them, they end up on the top of a mountain. We use them, and we end up dodging bullets and bombs in a war zone. I've seen what happens when mortals mess with this kind of power. It doesn't end well.
No.
Look, I can drop you off at the nearest harbor. Maybe you can catch a boat to Italy.
I'm not going anywhere, Jones.
Well, all right.
Where are the other stones?
Well, the nearest site on the Great Circle would be Sukhothai, deep inside the jungles of Siam.
But what if Boss has already taken it?
Not a chance. None of the relics in the Vatican treasure chamber came from Sukhothai. It's got to be there.
What are we waiting for, then?
By the way, that was some nice flying back there.
Yeah?
I don't suppose you know how to fly this thing, do you?
Excuse me?
Nothing. Just might have a little trouble with the landing, that's all.
Classic indie right there, right? Classic indie. I didn't know you could fly a plane. Fly? Yes. Land? No.
We should talk to the locals.
Yes, but we have to earn their trust.
Siam
I think the people here
is...
are very happy with all this fascisty around.
Siam is Borneo?
Oh, you know I'm starving. That's all I got left. Do you want some?
Yes, please.
Oh, hey, fella. Looks like you could use this more than I could. Traveling through the Siam jungle at night is not a very good idea.
That looks like an hotel. I'll get us rooms.
All right. Hey, just keep a low profile.
Yeah.
How about you? Think they got a phone in that place? I should call Marcus.
All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night there. It's been fun. Game got wild tonight. Pretty much start to finish, the game got wild. We went from Egypt to the Himalayas to now Siam, which is Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Borneo. Like, I can't remember what country Siam became when the name changed. My mind keeps thinking Borneo, but that may have been Burma. I don't know. I don't remember. Vietnam? I don't know. Regardless, good times, fun times. Game's great. Like I said, there's a couple hiccups here and there. Nothing major, though. Nothing major. Still great. Story's amazing. And like I said, for me, being a writer, I'm always going to be very picky about the story and very judgmental for, better or worse. I really like this story, though. It's really good. It's exactly what I want in an adventure story. So I'm interested to see where it goes. The Great Circle, the teleportation. There's a lot happening. So pretty neat. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Subscribe to the channel if you like what you see, like the videos. Thanks.